Christ sided with the poor and with the needy and with those people that were not accepted in his time. So I always have to think of what he would do.
Y todavía hasta ese momento yo no me podía acercar a él.
It's hard, when we had
Through the experience, like hearing people's stories, like learning about who these people are and why they're crossing and why they're taking risks and stuff like that, and just learning more about the process and how the whole system works, it's been very eye-opening and very powerful to hear these people's stories.
I'm Pastor Rosemary Sanchez Guzman. I come from Bolivia, and groups used to go to Bolivia and build houses and help us out. But they never learned the issues, and I was bothered by that since I was young. So Cristo Rey decided that we didn't want to be just used as tokens to say, hey, I built this house for this poor person. Look, I am so good, I'm the savior here. We don't like that way of thinking. We rather teach people that we're in a journey together.
The Border Immersion program is a week-long program that brings university and church groups from around the country to the border to really learn and experience and feel what the reality is of immigration and the border. But I think the most important part of that are the stories that people share.
We emphasize a lot on stories.
To hear personal stories.
Hearing firsthand their stories, which I think is really important.
We visit Annunciation House, which is a shelter for immigrants.
It seemed like a very rundown building. These people need homes and they need a place to stay. I thought that was extremely powerful and very moving.
We visit the colonias outside of El Paso.
Got to see how people live without electricity, without water, and just got to hear their stories. Again, made that living condition very human and very real, not just something that you saw like on TV in a documentary, but like actually living there and sharing a meal with these people.
We also have a doctor that worked in 2 clinics in Juarez.
But that was so powerful, I thought, that to see one person who has done so much and made such a difference.
There's one day that they go to court.
We sit in on immigration dockets.
For the first time, they see people in chains.
You'd hear their chains rattling and stuff.
They come into the courtroom with chains in their legs, in their hands, and in their waist. We go to the fence between El Paso and Juarez. First hear a presentation from the Border Patrol so that they also can hear that side of things. We have members that have been deported come to the fence and share their stories. And we do the prayer, half circle in Juarez and half circle in El Paso. It's a sign that when you believe in the same God and we're brothers and sisters, there's not offense. They hear from an immigration lawyer and then from some of the organizations that work with immigrants with legalization. They hear all of the ways that people can come here legally.
When I was a freshman in college, I came on a border immersion here to Cristo Rey. There was something here. There was faith, there was love, there was community, there was understanding, there was building bridges, and I wanted to be a part of that. I decided to return and work as a full-time volunteer. It's been an absolute blessing, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity.
So it's universities, congregations, and any group that wants to come. They don't have to be religious.
You can contact the church and set up dates for a week that your group wants to come. Really, the church takes care of the details of the itineraries, and we work with so many different organizations to create a week for the participants that come.